What was some of the stuff that you ran into with your position where you might be like amazed, whether it was something like dealing with someone who's, built like a superhuman like Shaq, or somebody like Kobe who, seemingly played through anything?
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, so your comment about Shaquille, and Kermit commented earlier about just his natural strength. I mean, you're talking about a guy that really didn't need to do much in the weight room. So part of my responsibility in that with that team, because my responsibilities have varied from team to team. I've kind of worn both hats, and sometimes one hat or the other hat, or both, between the worlds of the kind of the healthcare and medical as an athletic trainer. But I've also done a lot of work on the high performance side too. And so I've had to engage players both on the medical side and in the weight room, and with conditioning and those things as well. And, so for Shaquille, it's you're talking about a guy that could walk into the weight room cold and put, 6 plates on, over 300 pounds, and just knock out reps on a bench press. So it's harder to get someone like that, because he's already, how much stronger, more powerful do you need him to be? Where again, getting back earlier with someone like Kobe, who was just utterly dedicated to doing everything right. And that probably, obviously they had reconciled to a great extent late, which is probably one of the nice things that happened, obviously, before the tragedy of Kobe's passing. There certainly was some reconciliation with them. But that was probably, certainly contributed to their difference of, when you have a different philosophy about how you should conduct yourself, and Kermit's analogy of Shaquille being kind of the fun guy and the Pied Piper, and that was very much his personality. And so you got a guy that's that personality, and then you got a guy that's just all business all the time. They're gonna clash occasionally. Yeah. And this kind of thing that happens. I'm a big music guy, right? So the history of music is littered with bands that kind of have the same issues where personalities eventually clash, and you think, well, why could that band stay together? But why they couldn't? Because they couldn't. You know what I mean? Yeah. It gets to a point where you just can't be in the studio anymore. But so I don't know if that answered your question or not. But,